If I hadn't seen Yor come into the bar, well, you wouldn't have found this place, would you? Now, how about that? I guess I've always been lucky when luck was needed. That's why I've been able to stay in business, too. Although we have Willie to thank for finding this room, I suppose. He's got a great nose. Clever, too. He'd be a great businessman if he wanted to be. I owed you guys one anyway, and I owed York big time, too. You guys didn't tell anyone about that whole thing with Diane. I want to help you guys out. Is there anything I can do?
Kaysen, I appreciate the offer. But this is a police matter. You can leave everything to us from here.
Oh, well, okay.
George, look.
What is it? What did you find?
These cigarettes. They're the same brand that York smokes. He's definitely been here.
Carol's been missing since the bar closed last night. This town will be deserted if this keeps up.
What do you think is really happening here in Greenvale?
Emily, let's focus on looking for York. I just hope there are more leads than a cigarette butt around here.
I know you're gonna find him, Willie.
Hey, Willie, of course. You can track his scent, can't you, boy? What do you think, officers? Let him help you out, why don't you? Oh, he'd make a fine police dog.
I told you we don't need...
Sounds good, Kaysen. We need all the help we can get. Come on, George. Let's let them help us.
But they are civilians.
Do you have a better plan? As we speak, York might be...
He might be what? Are you sad? Are you emotionally bonded to him already? If he's dead, then I mean... Oh well. He's dead.
All right. Let's have them help.
Thank you, George.
But one thing. With York missing in action, I'm back in charge. And York would give me hell if something bad happened to you guys. So promise me you'll call for backup at the first sign of danger.
Yes, of course.
I think we're missing something here. So I'm going to look around a bit longer. You go with Kaysen and follow York's trail.
Thank you, George. We're counting on you, boy. Welcome to the force, Deputy Willie.
I don't know, are Dalmatians supposed to have good noses for, like, smelling out things? I don't fucking know. Who the fuck knows? Maybe they do. I haven't really heard much of anything about them being good at tracking, though.
Let's get rolling, then.
Okay, I'm counting on you, Willie.
Oh, not counting on me, though, are you? Sheesh.
I can't remember if I even changed her costume since last time. Okay, let's follow him. Come on, doggy. Oh, I have Infinite Run, too? Why can't we have Infinite Run more often? That'd be nice. And I'm in a catsuit chasing after a dog. I'm pretty sure I forgot to change my costume since last time. Oh well. Where did they go? Okay, come on, you gotta find him. He didn't really just take him down the block, did he? That'd have been too fucking easy. Like, he really didn't take him on foot. He had to put him into a car if he's gonna transport him. How much distance you have to traverse in this fucking town? I think he took him into Brian's mansion house. I think that's where he fucking took him. Does this have heels on it? No, it's not. I'm surprised it doesn't have heels on it. You know what? What if Kaysen is really part of the whole plot, too? Like, when he's selling those trees and they poop out those seeds. Like, why is he even carrying one of them now? Like, he doesn't need those at all times. I have a feeling he's around the corner. No? And don't even pull like the ghost of Anna did. Where he ran him around the fucking block. Like, that would be some asshole shit. Straight up. Like, I really should take a break. I should have taken a break. I don't know if there was a phone nearby. There might have been... I think there was a phone nearby to the Galaxy of Terror. Pretty sure there was. And what are we doing on time? An hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, I should have checked to see if there was a phone there. Are they here?
He can be a little selfish, but he's a good dog. He stayed with me all this time, through all the good and the bad.
How long have you been together?
Oh, we go back a long time. I can't even remember a time when he wasn't around.
I had a dog when I was small, too. He was a beagle, so we named him B. Stupid name, I know. He hated being left alone and always followed me around. I could tell him anything, even things I couldn't tell my parents. He'd look into my eyes and listen intently to anything I had to say. It's like he sympathized, and he didn't make fun of me. He would just listen. When I was done talking, he'd put a paw on my thigh. My worries just faded away when he did that. Made me feel like I was just a fool for worrying so much. Dogs are great that way.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I think they got a lot more wisdom than us humans. Even if they are betrayed. Well, they don't see it that way. Sure sounds foolish, but you know dogs, why, they're always happy. I'm positive that even if man perishes off the face of the earth, dogs, why, they'll just carry on, regardless. They see everything, you know. From their dog houses, they look out and they see what humans do.
Kaysen.
Deep thoughts
look,
about dogs.
Deputy Willie's calling for us. He's always like that. Let's get back to the chase.
Cats are good for therapy, too. Come on, let's run. Yeah, that's what I miss about my cats. They were always like I had this one cat, and it didn't matter how bad. I don't really like admitting how bad I was. It was really difficult getting through days at school, being bullied and shit. And sometimes I'd just come home and fuck with the cats, and that was terrible. I know. And we had one cat that it didn't really matter because she was always like very unconditional. Like I could have fucking, been mean earlier that day, and later that night she'd be sleeping on my feet. She was a good cat. Okay, what do we got going on over here? Oh, so we can see through...
Thomas, I know that you're there. Your disposition is not of my concern. But you do need to stop this. Untie me. Let me go. Right now. And you and Carol should take off. Go as far away as you can. Open a bar or a diner in a new town. With your cooking, I know you do well.
Why, thank you, York. You're so kind. Unlike him.
Him
If I
who?
had someone like you, things may not have come to this. York, have you ever been in love with someone?
Thomas, a long time ago, I witnessed two people that I really cared about die. Both pretty much at the same time. And since then, I've tried not to care about anyone so deeply, but recently that way of thinking has changed.
Emily, right? She's a nice girl. But I must warn you, York. You'd be better off not falling in love with her.
Thomas, considering the circumstances, whatever I say might not be important to you, but I'll say it anyways. Don't you dare touch Emily.
York, I think I've said too much.
It's natural to respond when someone talks to you, I guess. Everything will end tonight. You just stay there until then.
No. I'll figure out a way to get out of here. I mean, I am the FBI after all. I should be able to figure out a way to get out of this. No? Come on now. You can even fucking wiggle. Maybe you can break the damn chair and then stab him in the face with the leg of the chair or something. No? Maybe not. He did tie his legs up, so I don't know. It might take a little work to get out of it. He should be able to figure it out, though. Breaking the legs of the chair would be a good start. What? I was hoping we were close to finding him. Like, why do we have to do this on foot? And we're gonna probably have more deep thoughts about dogs in talking here as well. Or, don't tell me he's actually at the fucking sheriff's department. No? What if he was really at the damn sheriff's department? Because I forgot to, I think I mentioned it before. There was one room in one of the cells where there was a door in the cell and there was like a mattress up against the door. What? Oh, they wanted me to save, I think. I think he's in the police department.
What's wrong? Something's bothering you.
Oh no, it's just... I promised to have tea with Polly. I just remembered.
What's that got to do with anything?
Yep, you're right. This just isn't the time, I know. But it's... well, she reminds me of my mother who passed away.
Kaysen.
I've been a salesman for a long, long time. I never had time to talk with my mother, you know. Sales, they were the thing for me. No matter what happened, this was more important. So even when she was sick, I put more energy into my work, which I regret now. And you know, when I heard she died, I was on my way home, all happy. I closed a big deal in Jersey. Just when you want to give something back, you got no one to give it back to. Well, that's when I met her, Polly. I thought heaven had given me another chance. I really did.
Really?
So I always stay in that hotel whenever I come up here. Oh, sure, the rooms are great, but in all honesty, I go there because I want to talk with Polly.
Does Polly know all this?
No way. I'd never say anything so embarrassing to her. She'd think I've got some crazy mother complex or something.
Good, I'm glad we get a butt
Right,
view of the dog.
let's get going. Deputy Willie disapproves of any chit-chat. I'll make it up to Polly some other time, I guess.
What if Polly is murdered by the murderer? Can we hurry this up? Damn. Don't tell me this is like some bullshit. We're gonna run around in circles and shit. Didn't we already like run around this way? No, I don't think we did. Can we hurry up and get to our destination though? Where are they, Willie? They're not here, are they? I don't think they are. That or it's gonna cut to another cutscene of York. Yep.
Zach, I'm hungry, but I can't do much about that at the moment. Thomas is certainly a great cook. It's a shame to keep his cooking hidden out here in the countryside. Don't you think so, Zach? Which reminds me, there's another great cook in town. To fall in love with her would mean that I would need to love her cooking, too. Why does God test us so, I wonder? That coffee she made. Man, did that pack a punch. I wish you could have tasted it, Zach.
I don't know, I probably make better coffee. What I like to do with my coffee, I make coffee cubes because I don't want my shit to be hot. I want to be able to drink it right away, right? So I'll make coffee cubes instead of water and ice cubes. So it'll be coffee cubes. And when I put it in to bring it, you know, cool it down so I can drink it, you know, it doesn't water it down, so it still has the coffee flavor. Tastes pretty, you know, comes out good. Coffee. Strong. I like my shit strong. Not too strong. Sometimes it's too strong, and it makes my teeth, like, really fucking sensitive, so I don't want it that strong. And other times it's so strong it'll, you know, make my stomach feel weird. Not so much an upset stomach, but it, you know, it just doesn't sit well. And, is he in here? I think he's in here. No. No, where the fuck did you go? That or I get, like, really giddy and anxious and shit. Are we gonna have another dog talk?
It's only a hunch now, but I don't think Nick killed Diane.
What do you mean?
Me and Diane, we were, you know, pretty close. Sure, some people might have moral issues about it all, but I'd like to think that I knew her pretty well. Every time we finished talking, she'd bring up art.